Good afternoon. Welcome to GrainTV. It's February 13th, 2014. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right here is Brock Shimbino to help break down a very positive day for soybeans and wheat in the grain market. Let's jump into the quotes here and see where things settled out. Corn relatively unchanged on the day, up just half a penny. Soybeans really led to the upside, up 21 1/4. Chicago wheat up 8 1/2, and Kansas City wheat up 9 3/4. Brock, the big story this morning to get things started was the export sales report. Really didn't seem like that report should have been pushing beans.
You know, beans wasn't supported by the export sales report this morning. If you take a look at the numbers here, you can see that we did miss the mark on combined sales for this year and for next on soybeans, only coming in at 296,000 metric tons. The low end of analyst expectations was about 600,000 metric tons, so we missed rather badly there. Corn, we did have another good export sale report there. 3 weeks in a row, we've had substantial sales. Again, this week we come in at 1.3 million metric tons, well above the highest of analyst expectations at 1.2 million metric tons. And wheat was right within analyst expectations at 626,000 metric tons. Yep. So slightly supportive for wheat. Soybeans missed the mark, but corn really excelled once again on the export sales.
Yeah, you know, if we kind of stay on the soybean side of things here today, the weather down in South America also really didn't support improving price action. Take a look here. The left chart shows maximum temperatures for today. The right chart shows precipitation, and as you can see, very good precipitation entering southern Brazil, and the max temperatures that we're seeing in northern Argentina and southern Brazil are around the high 80s to low 90s, so much improved from what we saw earlier in the week when max temperatures were getting near 100. So the crop's really not being stressed. You know, we were talking a little bit about the bean move today before the show. It's a little bit surprising based on the fundamentals. Do you think that some of the USDA projections out today could have been helping things?
You know, I think that was slightly supportive, but we were rallied pretty substantially before those numbers came out. We rallied a little bit higher once they did come out. Analysts were expecting a number around 80 million acres to be planted for this coming season. What the USDA did project was 78 million acres, so we did come in a little bit lower than what the analysts were expecting, so that was supportive for the soybean market, but I don't think it warrants the move of over 20 cents here today.
Yeah, you know, I talking to you a little bit before the show, it sounded like some fund activity could have been helping things out.
Yeah, you know, the funds got in. They bought about 12,000 contracts here today, and I'm starting to wonder if we have First Notice Day coming up here in a couple of weeks, if the funds are starting to unwind some of their long-term shorts that they've had, you know, given the long sell-off that we've had over the last, 6 months or so. If they're starting to unwind some of those positions, cover some of those shorts, and that might have pushed us a little bit higher here today as well.
Yeah, we'll have to see how beans closes out the week. As you can see here from the chart, we're now closed above that area of 1340 that we've been watching on the March contract. That area's been tested about 5 times here over the last several months. Today was the first time, though, that we had a strong close above it, so technical traders are going to look at that as a very positive sign here moving forward. As we said, though, fundamentals aren't fully in alignment with this move, in our opinion here, and it still is a rally that should be looked at being sold, in our opinion. So that's kind of our 2 cents on the matter there, and kind of a breakdown of what we saw in the grain market for a Thursday. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at the office, 877-472-4607. And we did get those USDA planting expectations out today. Planting season is right around the corner. If you want live quotes out of Chicago in the cab here, come planting time, visit us at grainhedge.com. We have a great mobile trading app that's available on the iPad, iPhone, Android, and tablet. Or give us a call, 877-472-4607. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.